Hey, I'm Kazi, a village boy living in DRC, and I'm here to tell you my story. Please like and subscribe. For 17 years, I believed I was just an ordinary boy. I fetched water, herded cattle, and lived a simple life in my village. But one night, I overheard a secret that changed everything. I was the heir to a forgotten kingdom. I grew up in a small Luba village in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Life was simple. My days were spent tending to crops, playing under the baobab trees, and listening to my grandmother's stories about ancient kings and warriors. I never thought much of those stories. After all, I was just Kazi, a village boy. Or so I thought. One night, I woke up to the sound of my parents whispering outside our hut.
"It's time he knows," my father murmured.
Not yet.
My mother whispered back.
What if they come for him?
Come for me. Who was they? My heart pounded as I hid behind the door, listening.
He is the last of the royal bloodline. If they find out, they will try to take him away.
My mother continued. I felt the world tilt beneath me. Royal bloodline? Me? There had to be a mistake. The next morning, I confronted my parents. At first, they denied it. But when I repeated exactly what I heard, they had no choice but to tell me the truth.
"Kazi,
My father said, his eyes filled with sorrow.
you are not just an ordinary boy. You are the last descendant of the great Luba king, Ilunga Kalala. Our people once ruled vast lands, but the kingdom fell apart long ago. Those who remained in power feared your return, so we hid you to keep you safe."
I couldn't believe it. My entire life had been a lie. How could I be a prince when I had spent my days herding goats and climbing mango trees? For days, I struggled with this revelation. What did it mean? Was I supposed to reclaim a throne I never knew existed? Did I even want to? One evening, my grandmother sat beside me.
Power is not about wearing a crown, Kazi. It is about knowing who you are. You carry the blood of kings, but it is up to you what you do with it.
Those words echoed in my mind. For the first time, I saw my village differently. The songs we sang, the dances we performed, the stories we told. They weren't just traditions. They were pieces of a history that was nearly lost. A history that now lived in me. I made my choice. I didn't need a throne or a kingdom, but I would keep my ancestors' legacy alive. I started by learning everything I could about my people, our language, our rituals, our forgotten customs. I traveled to old ruins, listened to the elders, and recorded their stories so they would never be lost again. One day, when I have children of my own, I will tell them what my grandmother told me. Power is not about wearing a crown. It is about knowing who you are. I may never sit on a throne, but I have inherited something greater, a legacy. And now, I carry it forward. The end.